The Nissan Micra is somewhat of a household name, offering no-frills motoring at an affordable price. Now, however, with this new one, things have gone up market, and now there's more technology than ever before on board. However, can that help it take on some pretty capable rivals? The Mikra's styling is somewhat outlandish compared to the old one. There's cuts and creases throughout the body, and this makes it far more interesting to look at than the car it replaces. Large alloy wheels also give it a huge amount of presence on the road, which means that it feels a little bit chunkier than the older car. Now, the Nissan Micra has always been pretty accomplished at pottering around town, and this latest car is thankfully just as good. The 5-speed manual gearbox we've got in this car is nice and light, so you don't have to worry too much when you're pulling away from junctions, and the throttle response is also good, meaning that even if you're creeping in traffic, you don't really have to do all that much. Likewise, the steering is relatively light, and this makes low speed manoeuvres that bit easier, so when you're going down to the shops you shouldn't have too much trouble reversing into a parking space. Now, the Micra does come with a range of petrol and diesel engines, so there's really something to suit everyone. If you're planning on driving around town a lot, then the smaller capacity petrol engines are the one to go for, though likewise if you're planning on doing longer journeys, then the diesel is the one we'd pick. Now, the car we're in today rides on 16-inch alloy wheels, and though you may think that would hinder the ride, the Micra does remarkably well at ironing out inconsistencies in the road ahead, meaning that the overall feeling is quite relaxing and it's ideal for around town driving. Now, it's really noticeable how Nissan has tried to make the interior of the Micra a little bit more upmarket than it used to be. So now you've got soft touch plastics here and up here, and some leather stitching down on the side. However, there is still some slightly harsher plastics down here. That does tend to bring down the overall feel of the cabin. However, you do get this nice large infotainment screen. Now, it's worth mentioning that this is one of the higher spec cars available, and that means it commands a close to £20,000 price tag. So this isn't a budget car anymore. Nissan has done well to revitalise the Micra, giving it stronger looks as well as better levels of onboard technology. However, that does come at a price, and the new Micra isn't a budget offering in the same way that it used to be, and that's in some way its downfall. It simply can't offer the same levels of value as its competitors.